Hi, this is Bob Ryan with me today on Globe 10.0, the estimable Charles P. Pierce. Okay, Charlie, we'll get right to it. If indeed the Red Sox are to sign either Carl Crawford or Jayson Werth, which one would you prefer and why?
Carl Crawford. I think Werth's limited. Crawford runs. He can have fun. He can play left field. He'll be better for the team to watch, and I think he'll be better. Do you disagree?
Just so you know, let's get the particulars down. Crawford is 30 years old next August 5th. Crawford is a 4-time leader in triples, by the way, and a career leader in triples. He has 4 times led left fielders in putouts, Charlie.
But he doesn't walk, right? That's
he doesn't walk.
The non-Red Sox thing about it, right?
OBPs aren't that impressive, but he is a guy who can swing the bat, and he would take well to Fenway. Jayson Werth will be 32 on May 20th. His last 4 OPSs are very impressive. 863, 861, 879, and 928 last year. Very, very good. He's had 13 postseason home runs, Charles.
Mm-hmm.
He last year had his best year in terms of doubles. He had 46 doubles, led the league. But let me give you this, if there's a tiebreaker, Charlie. Runners in scoring position last year, his OPS was 667 and he hit 180 and slugged 314. Carl Crawford. That's another story for another day. Carl Crawford, you Providence College basketball fans. Carl Crawford, runners in scoring position, 359 with an OPS of 938. That's a whopping discrepancy.
Yes,
Does it mean anything to you?
Jayson Werth just impresses me as another large, immobile guy in the middle of the lineup, and I think they got plenty of
He's
them.
a pretty good fielder.
He's okay, but he's not terrific. Carl Crawford does more things. I think the interesting thing we have to juggle the stats with Carl Crawford is how well he did against the Red Sox. What happens to his numbers if he doesn't play the Red Sox anymore?
Actually, he's got the 4 other teams. He had a higher OPS than he did against the Red Sox. He had an OPS of over 1 against 4 other teams.
It just seemed like he was rounding second and heading for third every time I looked
I'm happily here to report to you that he does even better against several other teams. So it's not just a matter, as so often happens, you see a guy you think he's going to, because he kills you, and it turns out. All right, I think we're in general agreement here. And the stolen base thing, it's going to diminish as he gets older. Here's the one question I would have about Carl Crawford. Guys who make their living by their legs, Charlie, eventually can't.
Right.
Unless their name is Johnny Damon. He has aged more as gracefully as a guy with legs, and maybe the possible exception of Ricky Henderson, as anybody we've seen. We would have to bet that he would be an exception to a pretty hard and fast rule.
Yeah, but again, I just think he does more things for you, certainly in the short term, than the other guy does.
And by the way, he will bat and not lead off here. I promise you that he would, because A, he doesn't want to, and B, he shouldn't. Take a look at the walk total. But Carl Crawford, that's our vote.